Good morning. This is E.T. here, reporting from Australia and making observations from our moon deck sometimes when we occasionally go up there and do a bit of sweeping up for the Anunnaki. But this is to suggest maybe why Walmart had to close 6 stores, or some stores, from what we have reported. There are a couple of reasons. One, Walmart paid its employees so little they could not afford to shop in their stores. So they weren't recycling the currency that was coming through their books, which is a bad business move, as shown by Henry Ford, who said if you paid your workers enough, they will buy your goods and you keep your company afloat and in fact grow it. Well, America seems to have forgotten the genius of Henry Ford. If it thinks if it can pay its workers less and less, well, people will get richer and richer, and suddenly that'll solve the country's woes. Well, actual fact, it works against the country, doesn't it? If you pay your people less and less, they have less and less to spend, then you charge them more and more for rents. Well, occasionally a shop or business or company or bank goes bankrupt. See, it's not greed in itself, it's sort of a mean-spiritedness, because it means you just think of self. But the other reason Walmart may have suffered some losses in some areas is the mirrors in the changing rooms. Because so many people these days are so large, when they went in the changing room to try on things and they took off their clothes, they freaked out. They thought there's another very large person there in the changing room with them, and so that caused them to scream and maybe sent some insane. And they see those Walmarts who've got barbed wire around the top and people are saying, oh, they're prisons and that. They're not. There's all these very, very large people who went totally insane when they saw the images in the mirrors in the changing rooms, and they realised, wow, how very large they got, and it freaked them out and sent them suddenly mad, and they can't get them out of the store. Lots of people are locked in the changing rooms, and that's why some of the possibly some of the Walmarts may have closed. But the other reason is, of course, as before mentioned, they went broke, like many companies do, and these clever Western companies, because they offshore everything to China. You know, what a formula for economic experts, lower the cost of labour to a point when it can't afford to exist. So that's a very, and then you make more profit to buy more houses and inflate the cost of living more and more by inflating the cost of houses. Now this is the point, very simple bit of maths here. For every percentage point above 25% of your income that one person pays for their rent or mortgage, that then takes that quantity of money or currency out of the economy. Thereby, the higher the rents are, the more money is taken out of the economy, the more they have to borrow to keep the economy afloat and to pay for these acquisitions that all these very, very wealthy people are gaining. So there you are. A very simple thought, if you like, about why some Walmarts and other companies are struggling in America as they are elsewhere. You pay your labour so little, you can't afford to spend money, you send your own country broke, and the joke therefore is on you. Thank you very much. This is E.T. Love to you all. Pass my channel on to someone else, please. They might feel entertained by it. Thank you.